Hello, I am Aaron Shuck, and for my senior project, I am here to talk about concussions. A concussion is any impact to the head that shakes the head violently in any way. A concussion can come from you in falling on the ground or you playing sports and getting hit in the head at a high impact speed, or even you just falling, hitting your head. Many may already know what happens when you get a concussion, but here are the symptoms: headache, temporary loss of consciousness, confusion or fogginess, not remembering what happened before or after event, dizziness, ringing in the ears, nausea, vomiting, slurred speech, delayed response to questions, impaired, dazed, and fatigue. Those are the symptoms that may be signs of you having concussions right when you get it. Here are some symptoms that may come hours or maybe days later after concussions: memory complaints, getting too tired, crankiness, loss of balance or unsteady walking, crying, and change in eating or sleeping patterns. This may be scary to you to hear, but I'm here to help you with it. You may not know if you have a concussion because you're shaking violently from any part of the body. You still can get one from that way. Any blood that is in the brain and skull that swells up is considered bruising. That is a concussion. Concussions can happen at any place, anytime. That leaves a wide range of events to cover, but I'm here only talking about football concussions and how you can somehow prevent them. The CDC, also known as the Center for Disease Control, had a report saying that concussions at all levels had doubled in the last 10 years. The American Academy of Pediatrics says in an article that hospitals rooms visits between the age of 8 to 13 has also doubled. The one that frightens me and should frighten you is that in high school, freshmen to seniors ages 14 to 19 has risen by 200% in the last decade. High school football is the second most toughest sport there is, but concussion-wise, football is number one. Just alone in high school football counts for 47% of all reported concussions. These may sound like a bunch of numbers to you, but you should be worried. These numbers are growing and growing. The reason why I've decided to choose this was because I've received 3 concussions in 12 years that I have played football. The most recent concussion was against Dennis Yarmouth my sophomore year. I do not remember what happened before or after. The athletic trainer and my dad told me what happened. I don't want another child, teenager, or adult to go through what happened to me. In order for a concussion to happen, it's between 10 to 15 G-force. On average, for a football player, taking roughly between 100 to 200 Gs. The only reason why injuries are not worse is because they are wearing pads and a helmet that reduce the Gs by half what it originally was. My initiative is to do this public service announcement for the town that will go on Channel 14 and in the morning news, or even just in the afternoon. It will go to the adult community to help them understand more about the concussions. I don't want to take their child out of sports, but I do want parents to be more concerned about what concussions can lead to. I'm not expecting to change the world simply because it is impossible to stop concussions. My goal is just to reach out to the community and possibly a bigger percentage of the adult parent percentile. Concussions is an injury, and if we do not attack it or talk about it to our community, our own kids, and our family, they will suffer the same way as me.